Hello, this is Kim with Standing on Solid Ground. I am your host of this motivational and inspirational podcast, and today's tribe of Israel, Naphtali. Naphtali was the son or the sixth son of Jacob, the second son of Bilhah with Jacob, or as we know, of Israel. Now, this is very crucial that I am listening and, reading through this because I never knew how technical this would have become. And for me to be able to read this and to know that there were more wives, children being born of different wives, is very crucial to know where we all come from. Now, the tribe of Naphtali was one of the 10 tribes that were lost of Israel, and that the Naphtali tribe claimed its descent from Naphtali, which is also the son of Jacob, one of the sons of Jacob. As I continue on and I did a little bit more studying, under the leadership of Joshua, possession of Canaan, the promised land, and after the death of Moses. Naphtali, this is the part where some of his tribe, or one of the tribes that was under the leadership of Joshua, very interesting, and the possession when they took over Canaan and was able to conquer the promised land in which God had promised to the children of Israel. And after the death of Moses, this is where Naphtali have come in to play this role or this part. Very crucial information. Something that as I continue to learn, I grow and learn more about these tribes. It is speculated that this particular tribe is Ethiopian Jews, also known as Beta Israel, claim the descent from the tribe of Dan, whose members migrated alongside with members of the tribes of Gad, Asher, and Naphtali into the kingdom of Cush, now Ethiopia and Sudan, during the destruction of the first temple. Very interesting information. When you break it down, we begin to understand more about these tribes and how they associate their lives in today's time. Now, the reasons why Rachel named him Naphtali, which means I have prevailed, because she has prevailed. Very interesting terminology. At the time she was not able to conceive. She was barren at the time. So when she allowed the arrangement between her husband Israel and her maid servant Bilhah, this is the name that she gave to this second born son of Bilhah. Very, very interesting. Now, they also referred to his name as mighty wrestlings, fights. There were fights. And if you think about it, during the time when they were trying to conquer Canaan and the promised land, they had to fight. They had to do many wrestlings. So it makes sense. It all ties together. Also, as I was reading and learning about this, it makes me think, it makes me wonder, how important are we today from this lineage of the past, that we are descendants? It's not just the descendants of one family, like my father, my grandfather, my great grandfather, but it goes even deeper than that. It goes beyond that point. And the more I learn, the more I try to find accents or attributes that I am in today connected with one of these tribes. It's important to me because then I really am grabbing hold to just how important I am because of how important God made them to be back in those times. And it's very profound. It's very profound. Now, the symbol of Naphtali that I'm discovering is gazelle, a gazelle. And I'm like, okay, a gazelle. What is a gazelle? And, why is that so important? That this is what it was referenced to. And as I was reading, going through and trying to get a better understanding in the book of Proverbs 6:1-7, if you're sign surety, my son, do this. Give no sleep to your eyelids, no slumber to your eyes, and deliver yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, a bird from the hand of a fowler. I said, okay, I think I understand, or maybe I'm still kind of struggling with it. So I went a little further. Gazelles need to be speedy since their predators include cheetahs, lions, and leopards, meaning that you're running for your life. You are prey, and you want to be speedy. You want to have an escape. Very interesting. So as I continue on through the tribes of Israel, we're finding more about what they stood for and what importance they had as far as in God's eyes. And when we learn these things, we learn how important we are in God's eyes. And the more we learn, the better we understand ourselves, the more we understand God. Today's tribe of Israel, Naphtali. This is Kim with Standing on Solid Ground. You have yourself a wonderful and blessed day.